Alright guys, this is going to be a little bit of a rant and a little bit of a open discussion is the best way to say it. Because I also want you guys to help me out with this. So I recently went to Otafest, which happens in Calgary where I live, and if anyone else that's watching this video went there, please help comment as much as you can in the description. I'll be talking with you and talking to everyone about one of the panels I went to. What the panel was about was trivia on RWBY. Some of the questions weren't correct, because I remember going to the wiki numerous times and reading some of these things and knowing that they're true. So, the first one that I came across, this isn't the first one, but the one that I remember, there's three of these that I remember that are like completely wrong. But someone was saying the question that they asked was, what are all of the Juniper characters based off of? Now, I didn't know them off the top of my head, but of course if I thought about it, I would. The thing I knew off the top of my head immediately was that I remember Monty, just like you see here, Monty stated that each of the Juniper members allude to someone who cross-dressed in their story. Just like Ren cross-dressed to Mulan to disguise herself to sneak into the Chinese army, Nora or Pyrrha cross-dressed as Achilles to get into as a red-haired girl named Pyrrha in order to avoid having to fight in the Trojan War. Nora as Thor apparently had to cross-dress to get his hammer back, I think. I skimmed that, couldn't find it anyway. And Jean, which goes to Joan of Arc, cross-dress to a male form of John. Joan of Arc dressed as a man while in the French army. So there you go. And of course, some more thing there. But apparently, when someone said these four of Mulan, Achilles, Thor, and Joan of Arc, of what they're based off of, they said that fucking... I am mad, too, about this. So they said Ren was wrong. The Ren's was... they said Mulan, and they're like, no, it's not Mulan. And I think she said a Hoon. And it's like, no, it's actually a Hoon. I'm like, no, it's a Hoon Mulan. It's the same answer. I don't even know if she said Hoon or not. It was so quick. I thought she might have been like a butchered version of Mulan, maybe. Muloon or something. But that really pissed me off. But then moving on, we have RWBY characters, what they're based off of. And this one apparently was also wrong. So of course we have Yang, who's based off of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We got Blake, who's based off of Beauty and the Beast Beauty and the Beast. Weiss, who is based off of Snow White. And Ruby, who is based off of Little Red Riding Hood. Now, for some stupid reason, the person who was giving these answers... Now, of course, if you were at Otafest, please talk to me about this. Like, maybe if you're the person who hosted the event, or if you're in the crowd. Please help me out here. Maybe, like, Monty said something, or someone said something that contradicts this. But if so, then the wiki would have been changed. I'm watching this after the fact, of course, so it should have been changed. But someone said that Weiss was not Snow White. Her name was she's not based off of Snow White. She was based off of Cinderella. And this is the frickin' ironic part, is that the person who's hosting the event and said this, said that no, she's based off of Cinderella. And she was cosplaying as frickin' Cinder. And in the story right here...
Answers have partners.
How long do I have?
We should probably be home by midnight to be safe.
By midnight, she's based off of Cinderella. So it's really pissing me off that they're like, no, it's Weiss that was based off of Cinderella. Coming from a girl who cosplays as Cinder Fall. But those were the two big things that I remember that really pissed me off. Yeah, I was just saying those pissed me off, but my microphone cut out here for a little bit. But what I was also going to say was that, what was it? one of the questions was, what was their first mission? Now, I'll give you time to think about this while I find the video. Of course, this is a voiceover, so I'm just kind of just watching myself, waiting for it to catch up. But yeah, it was their first mission. Now, for a second there, it took me a little while. I thought maybe it was their collection when they were collecting sap. It's like, no, that's not it. Which was a mission of theirs. Another one, which I'm about to click on here, was Chapter 8 when they were doing their collecting their pieces. That wasn't in either. So now I'm trying to think really hard of what was their first mission. Now this is thinking outside the box. Their first mission, and I'm about to click on it here, was during the Badge of the Burden, I think it was. The Badge and the Burden, right? Hopefully I don't get copyright for this. Oh wait, I can mute it myself. Anyway, I'll mute it later. There it goes. Hopefully that won't get copyrighted. But my microphone's going to come back here anyway. Yeah, and you'll see here I'll continue talking. But this was their first mission.
Alright! Weiss, Blake, Yang, and their fearless leader RWBY have begun their first mission.
First mission of them cleaning. That is just ridiculous for a question. Now, I admit some questions were very good, because even I didn't know the answer to them, and I'm a pretty big RWBY fan. Of, what's the names of everyone's weapons. And I got most of RWBY's names. The only one I couldn't say because it's so ridiculous is, I don't even know how to say that word, but it's her weapon. I would have gotten, oh, it was Gamble Shroud. I thought it was Black Shroud. Whoops. But I got hers too. I got Ember Celica because I have a character named that. Ember Celica. By the way, I don't think they're age 17 anymore. But I get to see that. But yeah, then it came to like Juniper. It's like, what's their names? I'm like, oh, I got no idea. Anyway, I might have to redo this video depending on how much you guys didn't hear me because my thing fell out. But yeah, that's the whole ramble I want to do. I'm going to upload this on both my main channel and my reaction channel. I want to see how many of you guys are going to talk to me. I want you to like tell me if any of this is, if I was in the right of like them saying that Weiss is based off of Snow White and not based off of Cinderella, sorry. And if Ren was actually based off of Mulan, which I'm pretty sure he is, because just like Monty says, it's everyone who cross-dressed. And Mulan's probably the biggest out of these four. At least that I know. Anyway, be sure to subscribe to my main channel, and also if you are subscribed to my main channel already, because this video is going to be on there, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are awesome. Stay awesome.